Ball here on the show today. And with that, let's take a look at
it to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 4.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Albert.
Top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking,
hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. On to the bottom of the first, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Parker Bridwell gets the starting nod for the Halos. HR, what's the word on him?
well, Matt, I'm really excited to see what this rookie can do. You know, he's getting his feet wet up here in the big leagues, and he's learning the hitters, and the hitters are learning him. And right now, he's been doing okay. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. At shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, left fielder, Jeremy.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Batting third, third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Caleb Cowart. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 7.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Heading after it is Thompson, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Russell. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Anthony Rizzo.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Alex Avila goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Parker Bridwell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Parker Bridwell.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
This ball's grounded foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
the first baseman, number
In
5.
now, Albert Pujols.
Pujols.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be
Now
just
batting.
shaking his head.
Third
That pitch
baseman,
wasn't anywhere
Caleb
near the strike
Pujols.
zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box now, Caleb Cowart. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. Oh, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
The left fielder,
Standing
number
in
9,
now, Cameron Maybin. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Perez. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Parker Bridwell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Angels are out in front, 7-0. Trace Thompson digs in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting
Hey,
eighth.
if you've got a good fastball
Hendrick.
going and they're not
Kyle
handling,
Hendrick.
keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Your
John
attention,
Jay
please.
will move into the
Been hitting
on-deck
for the
circle
Cubs.
now to try to get something
Number 30.
started here with 1 gone in the
John
inning.
Hay.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Marte fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
At the plate, Addison Russell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Your
Mike
attention,
Montgomery
please.
gets the call to
Now
pitch
pitching
here,
for
and
the
he'll try to
Chicago
sort
Cubs,
this mess out. He's
number
going to try to
38.
at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Montgomery.
Digging in and looking for more,
Leading off
Ketel
for the
Marte.
Angels.
He'll lead things
Second
off as they
baseman.
look to perhaps
Ketel
build on an already
Marte.
sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thompson's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well,
The
back in the
center
day,
fielder,
you would
number
hope your
27,
leadoff man can work
Mike
a walk or leg
Trout.
out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Russell has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Halos lead this one 7-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their
Leading
first
off the fourth
base
inning.
runner in this one.
Right
No doubt
fielder,
about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it.
Now
The
batting,
ball was executed.
left
Catcher
fielder,
set up outside. He hit the
Jeremy
glove, but the batter hit the
Hazelbaker.
ball before it hit the glove.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance 44. That leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Alec Mills gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. He is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Here's Caleb Cowart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrelton Simmons. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, He's not missing over the plate.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Maben. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Trace Thompson digs in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Eddie Butler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Cameron Maben. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Cameron Maben.
Line drive to center field. Thompson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 62.
Ready for another shot now. Parker Bridwell getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they're still in control, 7-0. Wilson Contreras is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's Simmons at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
We're really watching a great performance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here on the show, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Caracity comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Matt Caracity.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ketel Marte.
Swing and a looper to left. In comes Hazelbaker. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too high. And it's 3-0. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Cubs nothing. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Tommy La Stella.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Here's Simmons at short. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
number 20 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
First baseman number 40.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Albert Almora.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 8-0. Number 20 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hector Rondon.
William Oka is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Ben Zobrist is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Coward. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Coward.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Hayward back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one. Here's Cameron Maybin now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ben Revere will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll be a base hit for Revere.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. As the runner will move into scoring position now.
Parker Bridwell.
Striding in, Parker Bridwell. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance. Here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. C.J. Cron will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the Cubs nothing. Ben Revere will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number
Kyle Schwarber will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. Number 60 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Leading off for the Cubs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Good job to spoil. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Second baseman, number 9.
Number 8 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Trace Thompson digs in, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubs are down in order. They're down 9-0. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 12.
There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Arturo Ramirez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One strike to Pujols. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Ready now, Arturo Ramirez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Los Angeles blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Kyle Hendricks was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.